I'd probably say Manhattan, New York City, because it's where dreams are made of, really. Like, I've always aspired to live there, just because there's so many opportunities, and the jobs that you can get there are just... Basically, if you get a job there, you can pretty much get a job anywhere. That's kind of the mentality that I've always had about New York. And when I went last September, it's just... It's like any other city in England, but times by 10. Like, it's just so exciting. There's so much things to do there, and it's not even that expensive. Like, I'm actually looking into living there, and it's not as expensive as you think it is. And it's not even just Manhattan as well. There's so many places around it, like Harlem and Brooklyn and all those other places, and it's just... There's just such a magnitude of things that you can do there, and I think you'd be hard pressed to find a city that's more exciting and more... I don't know. I just don't think there's any other city in the world that's better than New York.
Toronto is a very big city that I'd love to live in. I visited 5 years ago, and just the culture, it's just amazing. Just walking down the sidewalks, just going to the parks, everything being supersized, like all the food being supersized, takeaways open till like all the time, like in the morning and through the night. It's just so, like, everything's bigger. Went to Niagara Falls, went to CN Tower. You see so much more sights than you would around here, and I do aspire to obviously be a journalist and explore the world and go to Toronto one day.
So Manchester is like the greatest city in the world to live in. First of all, the city centre, it's proper busy. If you don't want to live in London because it's that busy, come to Manchester. It's busy but not to the extent of London. The fashion there is amazing. People are proper out there, you know, they don't really care what anyone thinks. Proper experiment with it. It's not bland like other cities. If you're a student and you like experimenting with your food and bars and trendy places like that, head down to Manchester Metropolitan University, Manchester University, around the Oxford Road area. If you're into your curries and stuff, and Asian foods, go to Winslow Road. It's like Curry Mile, amazing. Yeah, there's shisha and things like that there as well. Nightlife, just head over to Deansgate Locks. The classier bars, trendy bars are up there, and it's amazing. And yeah. And like Birdcage and Opus area, which is more central, you could go there as well. And shopping is amazing in the Arndale. So yeah.
London is the best city to live in. Although it's more expensive living wise, there's still a lot of opportunities for graduates like myself, and it's just a more exciting place to be in.
Sheffield, because the nightlife's pretty good and it's a nice place to live. Accommodation's not too expensive around here, really. Mainly students, plenty of students around. 2 universities are pretty good unis, and yeah, it's just a good city all in all.
I would go to Manchester personally. For me, going forward into my career, the Media City complex would be amazing to work out, and the price of living isn't as expensive as the likes of London. And it's got the place has got a good vibe about it. It's a place to be, I think. So that's what I'd probably look for.